rep.
This is the start of what will be an epic, the spectacular Intuit Dome in with all-time legends and hours north in Bakersfield, where the Dignity Health Arena. Major overlap from both. American Nightmare is here in from John Cena and to even the odds for champ and Logan Paul. The night. Rhea Ripley is leading the way for competitors here tonight. Also, a find the briefcase within her superstar. Stephanie Vaquer for the way so far, but they are not on the SmackDown, so proceed with the newest member of the women's locker has arrived, and Rand Perez. They're all in the ring. That have altered the landscape of Seth Rollins has been on a path of alliance with Paul Heyman.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome accompaniment, Braun Breaker, Rollins!
Side weight Seth in the eyes of many.
The 24 hours for this man and Carlo Penta. Andrade decide the trajectory of what in the men's Money in the Bank ladder.
I am a revolution. Freaking rock. I take. When I win the absolute power, I will have strength. He's off on the island after WrestleMania. Now that absolute Raw, no, that includes here to deliver a man who stands in our way, will in our way, in our way, in our way. And he is not coming to save. Reigns has never cared about Seth freaking. And I will dreaming if I have to, in not just for me, not nobody who can stop.
Down.
Raw Power Trio.
Solo addition to beef up Solo's family.
But I assure you, Solo Kim Rollins does tomorrow night, Ace, and the contract held there away. For Solo Sikoa, very.
If anybody gets in your way, and you said that.
That's right.
In here right now.
Oh.
A bloodline here going on, huh? Hey, Uso? For you, Sami Zayn? War together at War Games. This guy? Yeah. Speaking of wise man.
Your next word.
All night, I'm climbing the ladder, and all that power and be mine.
Be Solo, this is your turn. Threaten because Braun is a few. Are you a bug at the snap of my finger? Threaten, man. But what you should rather stab you in the back than. You look like Mike from Solo. You're gonna let Solo talk to you?
It ain't gonna work.
Look, I'm just saying him like maybe Solo's. Hey. And all seriousness, and talk to me the way you are. Just a little bit.
Oh, man.
Breakers. To break that
To flinch, but perhaps smart his men out of danger.
without coming to blows. Oh! Jimmy Uso!
Jimmy Uso, who has had major breaking at exactly the right moment.
What a way to start the weekend! And we got... Who's next?
Breaking spectacle is when the superstars of Triple a Kind event. WWE Worlds Collide. Spanish on YouTube.
We are underway with Jimmy Uso facing off with the SmackDown roster.
And crew launched many weeks of issues between Jimmy
In the bank qualifier when Solo Sikoa was in Teo made their presence felt ringside. Top from Big Jim into the cover and the quick for the tag team victory over Uso and ringside then.
Well, talking about he costing Jacob for two. Major tensions between that trio, although they are
From the Intuit Dome in Los Angeles, it'll be a peacock earlier in the day on YouTube.
Look at that man!
Solo
Come back. You want to get your ass kicked?
rejecting Wade, the recruitment by his little brother.
floundering of late. He's been lacking career. Link up with little brother Solo Sikoa. The very top of the card with this group, yet falling on deaf ears.
Yeah, and you and I got to say that he's not bashful about expressing that.
Guy Jimmy Uso, who is one half of the... Lately, he's been just grabbing random traction in his career, and very Jimmy Uso.
And meanwhile, in there, see Mateo.
Mateo, who, yes, is big, strong, and powerful. JC Mateo, repeated opportunity, attempting to turn things around.
Yeah, smart to
Be concerned about the proximity.
cajoling on one side, and that.
There, what Solo Sikoa says. Jacob.
Look at that for a man with. Looking to rally here against Jace. Jimmy was hoping to be in, but it was Jace. The athleticism of Jace.
Shows you the power, the explosivity, that a guy this wide-esque and devastating.
Again, throughout this match, throughout recent weeks. Do you want to join up? Time and time.
Appear to be about beating Jimmy to convince him to re-end.
Big Jim, Samoan drop.
Oh, that is a...
You gotta go.
Created some distance. That's the first part of it. Loyal band of supporters here in Bacon.
The comeback is Mateo. Uso tries.
See Mateo
Really is. Just reminds us of somebody rings.
and staying in the fight.
Bow. And the kick out at 2.
Still pulling out that Uso in. You cannot write Big Jim Uso.
The start of what should be an LA. Mateo just catches him. It has been a tough battle for him from the start.
Capable of generating so much.
I mean, barely getting that right shoulder.
Still playing the diplomat on the outside. All right through. I don't know if it's Jimmy Uso or Jim.
And another. The great opportunity for Big.
Though we all know what he's going for.
Apron, and so is Fatu. Jacob now. Pull up.
Is your winner. Oh.
Well, that didn't go as planned.
Jimmy Uso pulls out the win, but and once again, these two explode at each other.
You're the problem. He's the problem.
He's the problem, not me, says Jay. A week ago. Now, just one more. Jey Uso opposite John Cena and later tonight.
Intentions very clear last week. I have worked my ass off. So you are gonna have to pry. No, no. Wow.
The U.S. champion.
The following ball. There are no countouts, no or submission. Chelsea Green represents.
Turn.
I could dream till your heart
Here at a sold-out Dignity Health.
Come on. It's tough working with, I don't envy it.
But at some point,
We'll line it up when it comes to me, and you back it up.
I mean,
You can feel it in the air.
And her of the Women's United Vega!
2 days, and it has been a great display. Her opponents, surprising rivals, coming up with coming Alba Fire a week ago, retaining against Jack.
some great stats for Zelina Vega, and the odds massively comes crashing down for Zelina.
What she's dealing with. And 4 of 6 have come again.
Secret Hervis, you've got the nose mask for Chelsea, national sunglasses, and then you've got like the Secret Hervis are just crushing. This Vega is week by week humiliating the likes.
In a Bakersfield brawl, no DQ.
Do whatever you like, it's all perfectly legal. Things are heavily in the favor of Python here, but once again,
Back to the... Able to break free and kick out and then roll out.
decided to tussle with Zelina.
Vega lines her up and stomps right on her.
And on PLE's crew, week after.
Able to get the best of her.
Well, that could break a jaw, that could still fair game. Oh, he's shaking the ring. It's dominant.
Different circumstances with the mat. Piper Niven has the chain. Vega with it, who's trying to hold on.
But there's nothing he can do. Offer a smile after this.
Being applied by Piper Niven.
And look at the pain.
Right in the back and smashes her head on that.
The chain into that dental work right now. Well, there's no
Wheelchair a few times. Once between
from Vega, and this one might be the best of the.
Scrappy's a
Clue where she's at, but somehow instinct. The salute of Vega to turn it into a DDT.
The moonsault takes them all out. Fire, Alba Fire, who she
Fire, but right now it's all about Zelina Vega. Paul to the jaw of Vega. And talk about highly effective. Where the hell?
Niven looking, and then the headbutt is.
I know what Vega's going for.
Super Cody. Ah! Oh, and Alba Fire comes into her chief rival, who took the title.
It's a Bakersfield
Fight rules, and it is over.
Over deliver every time they're on TV.
And slams down, sit out.
Get into the ring now, get an even. It's about making an example of Hervis week after week.
Well, the
Power game, the intensity, buying it.
title.
We're about to witness the magnificent Piper Niven.
Julia evens things up.
Oh no!
And look at
no.
Vega. Oh wow!
Stop it!
Justin Lin Jim's table on the win.
While Julia, the United States title champion, who once again has.
Well, thank goodness. Go south against Zelina Vega. Oh, you'll see her in women's. But whoa! What?
Over who gets the beat up.
Title in hand. And before she makes her PLE debut, letting it.
Tag here on SmackDown.
What a scene.
So, handle. You good? I'm good. Straight? Yeah, I'm straight. Yeah, on Monday, we just want to make sure the Heat man ready to use, answer the play, run the call. But look though, other than that, worry about.
No. Let's convince myself to be a universe. Using the... And in a weird way, I still respect it, but the long juju stole something from me. Mine can do all this security that use rules. Just you, and I'll drag you into light. Now let's see what's left of you. I will look you, and I will admit defeat.
Come back. It is revenge time. Faces the guy who took that spot.
In hot game time, hit the shot. Stacked with WWE Second at the Javits Center. Tickets on sale now.
YouTube, 3 p.m. Then a special 90-minute countdown. Money in the Bank streaming on Peacock at 7.
One fall. Introducing and 240.
I mean, Bakersfield is loving this. I can't even lay what the reception's going to be like.
Bakersfield, it's so hot. And can somebody crank the air conditioner? I've got a massive 24 hours to the very top level.
On to you. Time of the year again. It's Money in the Bank season. Now I think about it, and you do a little bit. This is my 3rd year. What's that, sir? You said, yeah. Not satisfied with that. We got Penta. Do everything under the sun. We got Andrade, another guy who's good. Everybody in Money in the Bank's gonna do every single thing. Two guys that maybe we can respect. We get to El Gr. Well, that was a mixed reaction. Dummy number 2. I had a feeling that'd be about it. I feel I can drop you on your head one more time. I think about a guy who's recently, I'm talking about Seth Rollins. Been the champion. As a matter of fact, he's gonna want to come into. But Seth, what you got to understand, tonight in LA, tomorrow night. Damn thing down, because you're gonna get burned. But before we get there, I gotta think about tonight. And I understand. Money in the Bank can make careers. I went ahead and stole the pin. The job done. If you got a problem with that, get your feelings hurt one more time. In California, well, we're in Bakersfield tonight. He ain't gonna be in LA. Man, showing everybody whose game this is.
Black. This will be it, coming off the lone loss, who took that triple threat win from
Aleister Black. Feel of him.
It's Black.
Are bringing the classics back.
It's getting hot in here, man.
Satirical evolution. And
here from a sold-out Dignity Health Arena after a few weeks ago when they were in the Money in the Bank to win with his offensive assault away. LA Knight came in the ring, tossed Black at tomorrow just down the road.
Of Aleister Black, I get the frustration and that implication that somehow Knight's up well at all with the megastar in Black down. Just the nature of it. You move that kept an opponent down.
They go the night before you compete in month's calendar year. That's the most in WWE.
25. I'm willing to bet that LA not, but it has consequences, and I'll tell you what's a good long-term strategy for.
We cite the 24 matches, total wins in WWE. Stephanie tomorrow, streaming on Peacock, the women's Money in the Bank. 6 women going for the briefcase.
Alden to the one he could pull off, and the contract therein, and will be acquiring gold. The and fourth affair. We know the mind games, the megastar ego of LA Knight. Black, at least they has locked that.
From LA.
Yeah, with the mind games on by LA Knight here. Actually, so quick, amazing. Really, nobody in the locker room has any force to Black. So dangerous.
Oh, the jawbreaker. That was parried. The back roll is Black. Hooks the leg, looking for the win here.
LA Knight throws a block. It's opened up a strike. You know what? Block your kidney. I'll hit.
The striking ability.
No professional wrestling school on planets and gyms that Aleister Black, and simply nobody has found an answer.
That's exactly what you're talking about right there. Knee comes in. He was going for that springboard slide. Wade out. Attack. The varied offensive springboard. LA was quick to react.
Starting to climb. We could have a double count out. I really had no answer whatsoever to that kind of thing Black wasn't expecting.
Black.
Just shows you how desperate. Own body on the line to biggest matches of LA Knight's career tomorrow night.
Mega
flight to get his balance because from Aleister Black. And Aleister Black clinging onto the top rope many times. Now so effective.
They're finding out a lot about each other. Getting to his feet just in the nick of time.
Kicking in on both superstars with benefit. LA Knight. This
beating down Black. Crowd is loving it.
Both men now balanced precarious. He's going to have an ugly night. And it
rolling through his LA Knight. LA Knight's gold comes through this time for Aleister. Tonight, he's dealing with the skill of
Aleister Black. So much is made. Is this level of physicality?
Mass, LA ducks it, goes, oh, and finally that jumping neck break.
And ladies and gentlemen, who?
Elbow, no! Able to see
those incredible reflexes, turning the tape.
As he landed on his feet.
It's really neutralizing one another going, oh.
Fascinating to see this matchup. It meets him right away. And rolling free and
all glassy-eyed on the outside.
He just came in and stuck.
Well, the freaking Rollins has a, well, one of those opponents.
He's looking for another stomp. Oh. Braun Breaker. A spear.
Wrong place, damage.
Oh, and the senton LA Knight has to deal with.
Has to make it to tomorrow first in the Money in the Bank ladder match to Seth freaking Rollins.
What was a brilliant smackdown. Should have taken notice, right? Seth Rollins and this alliance with Break.
Dominant, that power trio countdown, and then the Money in the Bank.
New plans being put forth. Nick Aldis, here they are.
Pretty fast. This week we're climbing the ring tournaments.
And this year it's big division and the winners advance. And those finals, they take place in
stakes could not be higher because of their respective brands at the biggest event of
may the best man and woman win.
Headline grabbing announcement by Nick Aldis to WWE. Well, Jade Cargill.
What is up?
Women's Money in the Bank ladder match, but how good tournament?
I mean, it feels great. Now I've been that briefcase, but I'm gonna keep climbing to the ring tournament. And when the dust settles, I'm not asking for gold. I'm taking it.
Bianca Belair refused to forgive Naomi. You and Bianca.
Jade, listen, just a friendly reminder. Don't have any at all. One queen in the WWE.
You're in. It's always tippy time.
What? SummerSlam, MetLife. They pick it. Cheap and expensive, you know the difference. You know competitor. And nobody better try him.
Stadium. 2-day combo tickets on sale now.
Muy bien, Sam. Después de esa reunión, pero ahora tengo un plan. Nos chocan. Ahí de una vez por todas, México. ¿A quién le pertenece el mundo? El legado del fantasma va a vivir de la sombra de su padre. Estamos eliminando efectivamente, tenemos las herramientas, la lucha libre frente a nuestra gente, nuestro público. Legado.
I'd like to welcome my guest, Hingo Del Vikingo, for the review about this match.
Confident, but they found a suitable replacement. The great ladder and take the briefcase home. And I defeat Vikingo at Worlds Collide. Play Mega Champion! Shit.
Le vas a ganar.
Sí.
Al Vikingo. Sí, ¿qué? ¿Sí qué?
No tiene idea de lo que dice. Está loco. That's enough.
Basta. Hey, without you lot coming to blows back here. So guess what?
Women's champion, Tiffany.
3 weeks ago, tippy time with that through steel chair and the prettiest moonsault. Somebody's target. Money in the Bank to massive opportunity. Money in the financial tag team partner.
Let's
next card become the youngest Miss Money in the WWE, which is why is gonna try and pull its hiffy. Just championship material, right? It's Money in the Bank. Their world will trend for one night, but ours field.
Time Women's World Champ. To Money in the Bank.
In the bank ladder match tomorrow, but from this woman, Rhea bloody on that ladder, grab the contract, tippy time.
Something special. Everybody has come to Friday nights.
I never had. So I don't know what it feels like to win, what it feels like to be a and I miss that.
Six-woman tag teamers from San Fernando.
To be a champion. This is Raw's bid to hold both NXT.
What an ovation for the dog!
From Columbus, Ohio.
Back the five-time. What?
And this match, please drink responsibly.
On July 12th. And hitting harder than ever. The Great American Bash. Tickets on sale.
From Fanatics Fest NYC at the Pin. Let me tell you something. It is the ultimate largest gathering of Hall of Fame athletes. Experiences Undertaker, Charlotte Flair, .com. That is a can't miss event.
From Orlando.
Enter Twittable Woman, yes, proceed tomorrow night on grabbing that career back to the very top.
There's with Jade and Nia.
Yeah, they're competing, and it was Naomi who was partner.
From Laredo, Texas.
Perez, the record setter, the Iron, and ready for another major step.
To the annoyance of Liv Morgan, it would seem.
Tokyo, Japan.
Now we're on
Bakersfield Brawl.
United States Championship Hell briefcase tomorrow. On all brands, up for Grilly are looking to go places in a hurry. Continue that trend here on the blue.
Participants in tomorrow.
Rivalries aside, for one night, those opponents have to be your friend.
This six-woman tag team match responsibly. Julia and
it's on the WWE umbrella, both the NXT Women's Champion, of course, Vaquer.
And then Vaquer was dethroned herself in the hands of JC Jane. And you
very hard earned by JC Jane, who had to work.
Meeting skill and athleticism right in the center of the and somewhere as it is countered.
Devil's Kiss, that hypnotic move of hers.
Steph McMahon's What You Get Your Podcast. Fascinating conversation.
Naomi these days. Ever since throwing. A second, Joe Tess.
Could it be?
Nope. It ain't over yet, Joe Tess.
Look. La Primera.
Move that has taken the world showing out this evening in the early.
Such focus from Vaquer.
And I'd argue Stephanie Vaquer is doing. Get this, Joe Tess. Vaquer competed Lola Vice from NXT, and then the match that is too much competition by Vaquer, and she's about to pay the price.
Driving her feet in her feet. That's available live on YouTube. Vaquer quick to kick out.
And how about Roxanne Perez in NXT? Not only on Raw, lasted about 3 weeks, and then wanted no more to do with it until
tomorrow they'll be
6 massively different personalities, and B, They all have a match.
You mentioned the different personalities, but Alexa Bliss.
Naomi neutralizing that danger immediately.
To reclaim that past glory. Action for Bliss.
So a couple of spoken too loudly about goals, but clearly for Miss Bliss.
Off the apron and then tag team action. Taking control with all into the steel steps.
Yeah, and Roxanne Pulative knows exactly when set. That is going to ladder match tomorrow night. Stay small and keep out of danger.
Boy, and Julia with that grin, hand against Bliss. Traveled so experienced, so
physical wreck. And Roxanne, more of that to come tomorrow.
Naomi is back in.
It's before tomorrow night. And you know, that much easier. Mystical and mysterious superstar. Seen time and time again in the past. Alexa moments, but not quite enough there to get.
Now both of them teaming up, and it's just not where she wants.
Count, you get an opportunity to take a. So much this referee here. Roxanne and Naomi are going to take.
Roxanne Perez hooks. And Julia are getting the best of Alexa. All 6 of these women. Their 4th Money in the Bank ladder match of her career.
All fading by the second. There we go.
Just getting out of the way.
Smart was that by Naomi.
Sprint to reach that outstretched opportunity to do. Here she is. Away slam. She tossed her half.
WWE history. Nowhere to hide. Brilliant.
Oh, not here.
Techniques.
Razor's Edge looking to close it out.
And what's the pin for your team? Build that.
Alexa Bliss. Leah.
Keep you down.
Countered by Roxanne.
That it seemed like it was going to be, and it's dropped even the great.
As Rhea tries to gather herself out, Dignity Health Arena tonight. Wait until Money in the Bank.
There's only one conclusion.
Roxanne Perez and now Bliss. Riptide. Here, Alexa.
All moved by Naomi, if you ask me. Let one of your opponents tomorrow. Mammy gets the victory. But not tonight.
Tomorrow, 7 Eastern, 4 put on here tonight on Smack. And see the briefcase. That is what.
Each other warily.
Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, the American Nightmare. The World Head before they meet up at Money in the Bank. That's
the briefcase. As long as I got you and it's okay. Don't worry about him. Will he follow you though? Check up here. Okay? He's not all the way. All this man does is just think about himself. This is tomorrow. All right?
crowd here at a sold-out Dignity Health.
It's on tonight, face-to-face. Feels the same way. All gas, likely to be.
It is not healed wound by an echo of a presence that is you can only accept. I've watched the loyalty, the brotherhood. A ship in. They wanted to forget the sacrifice. We return. But to we are owed. For repentance has passed. Your brotherhood will be tested.
That sucks. Listen, as the two guys who built Fall, so come clean. Who provoked?
Afraid, okay? Fraxium, you're not doing this yourselves.
Guys, the problem on our hands, and that's the why.
Want the smoke? They can get it. Y'all must have forgotten.
Nice try. We ain't forgetting about those tag team titles. Shot at the tag team titles a couple of weeks ago, and mate, if I see...
Although,
Now that I think about it.
The Wyatts a lesson. See,
That's a great idea. Second that, how cool. You know, we can't put that on the back burner because we want to get our hands on it.
We set the standard, so if anyone's going to bring the fight...
Yeah, go get him. Yeah.
Take care of it.
Nick, you're welcome.
I think book it. Book it, Nick.
Entire division dealing with the Wyatts.
Finally, for survival.
They are indeed. Hate to put worlds collide. This is going to be on YouTube, LA, NXT, AAA, Lucha League. Go through and show you what year it started with an all luchador six-man town, Pagano and the talented El Hijo.
Months ago, she will be teaming up and Dalis in tag action.
So much for Dragon Lee and Truesdale to face Mr. Iguana Eros.
The NXT North American defense against this trio of Hazel Laredo Kid.
Well, you saw the Worlds Collide spotlight's going to shine on the Kingo ringside, and then he later kicked tomorrow. Then, local here in Southern California into an Intercontinental Championship match. The man says when she wins, she demands that.
And Rhea Bloody Ripley got vu tomorrow as she competes Julia in the women's Money in the...
Think about tomorrow's men's Money in the Bank. Rollins and company attacked him. Match with LA Knight.
And the despicable stated claim that they want to ruin a main event, Jey Uso at Money in the Bank from...
Just a little bit. What a...
Following tag team contest, hers from a hefty 7 kilos.
I wonder how that signature arm, Penta.
I don't know how it will set the world ablaze in 2024.
It's a driver on Chad Gable to make it.
Lucha crazy at the moment, and I don't say that lightly, he's on our screens.
Teaming up with a... Been talking a lot about the happenings. 13th in Atlanta. On location, the official fan unforgettable experience. Find your WWE.
And it's Tango Mexico, weighing in Andrade!
Career way that Andrade will take part.
It's kind of a crossbreed type of super mind-blowing, high-flying skills, but wants him as the fate
to have AAA's El Hijo del Vikingo and a very interested observer.
While you call it, there's absolutely no reason and Maid are here to do business.
Accompanied by Chad Gate of 490 plus Creed, America.
We saw Brutus and Julia Night Raw, New Day, and Andrade.
I mean, the
right to business. We'll remember how
the match is not stuck.
Looks to get the best.
Being enraged, Julius Creed right from the off for the Creed brothers.
Oh, and the running.
They've been poisonally Chad Gable on the outside.
And how about what? And Andrade.
Perez and Naomi, who are supposed to be Inter and Andrade, are capable of holding to. Maybe I spoke too soon.
Out of that compromised situation in that corner.
With all the other attributes that this Luke.
Just hesitate on the rope for just a moment. So smart.
For the Creed brothers from the word go.
Oh! Yes! Did you just from Julius?
And I'll tell you right now, that's not
sensational from Julius.
But Creed.
And
how well has mastered Chad Gate?
The Creeds. Andrade trying to American Maid's corner. And Julius moments ago, Wade.
Yeah, train harder than anyone, that tough travel competitors in that ring. Andrade, who suddenly looks half the measure to the kisser.
Chop trying to free himself, but chased from behind.
One thing that he knew would take down first onto the middle rope goes Brothers.
Julius just an outstanding American wrestling career. Looking to put this away, and that left shoulder gets up.
And they received in the opening minutes of this one.
Yeah, I mean, Ade was up on the top rope. And here comes Julius at full speed.
Each other so well, the Creed brothers. The Brutus is just the smashes. Doing when he recruited these two into America. Gable is just mouthing volleys. Tomorrow at Worlds Collide, of course. He is competing against one of these machines.
Sold out Dignity Health Arena.
Andrade, who has proven pedigree, looked like half the competitor. He shut his body all over Baker's.
Joe Tessitore and with Dome in LA. Penta's gonna be as the Creeds have been getting the best of him.
It's been a 5-minute solid of beatdown.
Cross bunch in big time here.
Who's like only he can.
And now looking to get the best.
Well, Chad Gable has had countless to be punishing two of the back.
Oh, you can see Penta. Look, Gable's trying to rip his mask off. Gable's
now attacking Gable once again.
Honor. They're gonna meet up tomorrow while back in the ring, the roll up and the kick.
Security dealing with that now. The match continues.
Julius struggles to his feet. He receives her. Penta with the here and Penta. Tomorrow there'll be two of this
put aside because the prize.
Remember, and Braun Breaker. I will have total control.
Well, of course, is in the money in the bank, and things suddenly go Andrade and Penta. Nowhere to hide.
Two of briefcase tomorrow are and Braun Breaker and Seth.
Well, the mission is clear. It field for Seth freaking Egypt masterstroke putting this game.
Andrade. Senton from the 300. To go about his business now.
That is how valuable. And Seth freaking Rollins is
Wade. And now to try to clean things. Incredible circumstances that just took.
We walk through those bitches. Fear not the future or not. We are. Seth freaking Rollins told you was becoming. Seth, what happened? Seth Rollins told of the way, and we did. CM Punk out of stand everything that Seth like that. Don't you understand of this industry that you want trends becomes one in the bank. When he does, damn well feels like it. All know the why, the title, and Seth higher industry into his own. For me, the greatest stand here in this ring, rating.
Steele. The support nightmare, Cody Rhodes. As an alliance of what we've known in the industry.
Head of SmackDown, Cody Rhodes, of this trio of inverse position for Cody Rhodes to put in a couple of hours.
The in Southern California. Uso makes his way to the ring the night before the as Seth Rollins of Dignity Health Arena is
an energy and arenas around the world. Uso, the world heavyweight champion.
SmackDown's been in Bakersfield since 2018 and yeeting night before to take on John Cena and Logan Paul.
Talk about Money in the Bank, the Intuit Dome, Uso, John Cena, and his tag team partner, Logan. Okay. Rather aggressive, I know what he said to me. Called me desperate, which I found. Dance your way on to Kai Cenat's like a man in the nuts. The next second begging 2025 is like seeing Michael Hayes. 41 throwing away 20 title. Jay tomorrow down. What do you call a yeet down? One time for the
Ladies and gentlemen, please, the never racing Bakersfield, he is
Oh, Logan Paul. Crossroads was Seth J. Oh, and he delivers on Uso.
Rhodes walks straight into a trap.
Logan Paul came. Now he's climbing up top on Cody Rhodes.
Got some that.
And Cena drags Uso
out of the ring.
We'll save you. I've been telling you this. Your is your future. He asked, real, the moment maker, inevitable, future. Humble yourselves for world heavy.
Knuckles to deliver that right.
Argue the effectiveness and we're not done.
And Logan. And an attitude. And the damage is being done in a tag team match.
You can't hit. Truth is right here. Or anyone who fights. Chant for truth. Liars. Winners, your future champion.
Heavyweight championship with the two guys who are laid out right now. Tomorrow is Money in the Bank.